Okay, so let's see. I had an intro that I was going to make for this, but then I'm going to redo it. I'm making another one. So for this video, I made another creature, and this is going to be the second creature that's going to go into this forest, basically. This forest is just like, I feel like... Okay, so the forest is basically an idea, right? It's an idea, and I'm trying to make 15 creatures that could live in this eventually named, probably more elaborated on forest, right? It's fictional, obviously, right? But like imagination, hooray, right? The forest is just helping me have like a target goal, I guess you could say, like an idea, so I can like create around it. And this is the second creature that would go into that, basically. We already did one, right? We already did one, and now we're going for the second creature that would be part of that, right? And yeah, I hope that makes sense. Okay, so for this creature, right, the idea was to, like, initially what I was thinking while, like, when I was, like, about to do this was, like, hey, I could make a character that's like a bee. Sorry, what am I saying? What am I saying? No, let me re-say that, okay? I'm so sorry. The other character is like a bee dragon thing, right? Electra bee, right? It's cool, I think, right? And I thought, hey, let me make a baby version of that thing, right? Like let me make the one that comes before it, basically, right? Like a baby version of that. And yeah, that's pretty much what I'm going for here. So it's still gonna have some kind of like bee-like thing, appearance kind of thing, but it's also gonna be like an electric kind of thing, right? Because that's, yeah, but it's not a dragon yet, I guess. I don't know, maybe, I don't know. I don't know, it's a bee looking like cool thing. I don't know, it's supposed to look cute, basically. Okay, yeah, okay, let's yeah. I guess like when I was starting, like the idea that I was going for basically was I wanted it to be fuzzy, because you know how like bees are like fuzzy, and it's just, you know, like adorable, right? And I wanted it to be cute, right? So like those are like that was like really important during this, like, I guess this initial start, and that's kind of like the idea that I wanted to keep while I was going with this, if that makes sense. I guess I try a couple of things actually. Like one of the major things here is that I was trying to put it on two wings. Sorry, two wings? What am I saying? Two legs, right? I was like, maybe this thing could be like standing on two legs, and maybe it could have two wings, right? Obviously, I guess that makes sort of kind of sense. But those wings would be attached, right, to like to the arms, like to the little arms, and then imagine it like being this little goofy thing that has to like flap its wings wherever it wants to go, right? Like that was, I thought maybe goofy cute would be like a cool thought. It kind of gives off the vibe that it's adorable but like sort of kind of useless, and that's initially what I was like, you know what, this could work, right? Like, and then you look at that face and you're like thinking, hey, yeah, maybe, but yeah, that was what I was going for here. And then eventually I put it all together, and what that means basically is I kind of like squish the layers together, and then I'm like, all right, I'm gonna try again, like draw over things that I like, and then draw I guess maybe try new things, you know, new things that would like probably, and I do that, I guess, like at some point, like whenever I'm like, nope, can't think of anything else, I squish the layers, and then I just go again, and I see where I can go from there. And I guess moving away from like the two leg idea, I start going for like 4 legs, right? Or at least like, you know, more than 2 legs, because I'm like, obviously it's a bee, right? And I guess it's important to try new things, because like I'm not just gonna stick with the 2 legs and say, yup, that's that right there is that's the one. I'm just gonna do that one and that's it. No, it's like sometimes it does go like, okay, let me try something else. Oh, maybe I should go back to this. It's like that sort of thing. So I do try more legs here, and I think that yeah, I don't know where I was going with that. I try more. I start with 4, or I start trying 4, I guess, because that's like, yeah, you know what? Like bees have more legs than that. They don't only have 2 legs. So I guess that was what I was trying to, I guess, at some point try to say. It makes sense because bees actually have more than 2 legs. But oh, but you know, here's something cool. Okay, so to me, it's cute. Like either way, it's like the face that's really like pulling the cuteness in a way, or like making the cuteness happen, if that makes sense, right? Like even though like it could have like 2 legs, it could have 4 legs, it's like it's remember that the idea was for it to be cute, right? That was one of the ideas. So it's like the face is kind of doing that basically. And then at some point I try skinny legs, and honestly, like it's work. Like I guess it kind of works. Like not really, but it is like in its own way, I guess, a little bit of adorable in some way. I don't know. Like it just they're skinny legs. And then I guess I go back to 2 legs. I think I had a leg problem with this guy. I probably wasn't really like sure what to do. I do try like different things from time to time. I guess it's like like 2 legs, no more than 2 legs, and then it's just like I couldn't really stick with something so quickly. I guess, right? So the idea, like, remember when I was saying that like fuzzy is like what I was going for? That's kind of like the thing with this guy is that I wanted a majority of it to be fuzzy, not just have like a little bit of fuzz, if that makes sense, right? So like I guess when you can see that like I'm adding more of a body to it, you can kind of see like I'm still adding like the fuzz, right? Like it's just like fuzziness was like important for this guy. I was trying to make sure that that was like I guess a big part of the design, if that makes sense. Ooh, so and then at some point I discovered something amazing, right? Like something actually like fun and amazing. I tried giving it more than 4 legs, okay? More than 4 legs. And then whenever I did that, it was I don't know if it was like an accident. Like I think it was just like let me try it, right? But it was like a not like a very low key kind of let me try it, right? And then I did it, and then I thought it like fit so well. I was like, yeah, like I was so excited. I was so excited. Like I thought it looked so cool, and it does make sense, right? Like bugs are supposed to have more than like 4 legs, right? Sometimes, and it's just like the realization, and the feeling in this moment whenever I like did this, I felt so happy for the design. I was like, yes, like this works. Like great. And then like even the type of legs, it's just like if you actually look at it, it's like so simple, right? But like it's like how can you say, to me, like I feel like I could like imagine like this thing just like walking in like a really cute way, and like walking in like such an adorable pace, like it's just like it fits to me. It's like yes, I like that. Like this is cool to me. So I guess that at this point I probably still feel like I still felt like I needed it to look more like a bee, I think, because if you remember the previous guy, it's a previous form of the other guy, right? And then the other guy kind of has like that whole thing to the design, I guess you can say. Like it's not the whole thing, but it's like it's part of the design. So it does, I guess, I try like adding antennas, and then like even like hair. Like I wanted it, I guess, to look more closer to like a bee. Oh, and here's something fun about the wings. Okay, so I had this idea at some point. I don't remember exactly when it was, but like the wings, I had like the idea that I wanted them to be able to retract, right? So you can see the wings there, and it might be like faded out, right? But like I wanted it to be able to like, I guess, be on the floor, walk around, be adorable, walking around, and not have the wings out. But then whenever it wants to fly, it I guess the wings come out, and then it's just like, okay, I'm gonna fly now, and it goes to fly. So like they retract, they come back, and like and then he can put them out again. Yeah, I think that's like really really cool. But it's like not always having them out, if that makes sense. Oh, looks like I gave him a new head. I guess, but besides that, but I also gave him like an outline, I guess, around like the eye, and I thought it was cool initially, right? Like I thought like, hey, this could be cool, but then and then you can see that I try giving him different types of hair pieces, I guess you can say. Right? Different types of hair. maybe it's because I just felt like I couldn't leave it like that. Like if you look at it the way it is right now, I don't know. It just felt, maybe it feels like it's not finished. Maybe it's like it needs something, right? Like I guess the antennas, I guess it just feels, yeah. To me, it probably feels like it just needs to have something else, right? I guess at this point as well, maybe I wasn't so sure on the wings. Right now, obviously, like you hear me saying it, like you hear me talking. Well, you heard me saying it, right? Like this is like after, like after, right? Like I'm like, yeah, retractable wings. That's awesome, right? And that's what it does. But back then, when I was like in the process of this, it's like, I wasn't sure. So the way it looks now, it's like I don't know if that's enough of like a B sort of thing, right? So I guess the hair pieces was like my way of like, can I add something else that maybe, maybe yeah, maybe that works. No, I guess not. Oh, and I keep the antennas for a while, I guess it seems, right? They fit for like a time. At the time, like to me it was like, I thought it was like cool. So I was like, I guess I kept it for a bit. Oh, I get this. Okay, so for I had this idea of like trying to make its head like a bit fuzzy too, right? So remember fuzz, right? Fuzziness. It's not the same type of fuzz that like the body has, but like maybe like it was like giving it a little bit of like a spiky hair kind of thing. So like maybe it just had like a little bit of like a fuzz situation with the head, but that was like an idea, basically. Like I was thinking of doing that. Just like a spiky, like a bit of a spiky hair sort of head thing. Oh, and I guess I didn't notice when this happened, but apparently I gave it a butt. I don't know if you guys ever like. I don't know when if you guys noticed that, but I did that, and I guess it was because it's the sort of thing that like a bee might like yeah, like it might have something like that. And I also give it a pattern. I give it a pattern. Yeah. You remember how the other guy was electric, right? You remember that? Well, I thought about giving this guy antennas, right? Antennas that like light up in some sort of way, but like it was, I guess it was like to try to give it some kind of electric-y vibe because, I guess that was like important to me for the design. And eventually I settle with this, and to me, like the way I'm looking at it, it's like, yeah, like I like it. I think it looks pretty cool, and it's like antennas that like, imagine if it was like listening to music, or it was just like slightly moving its head back and forth, like being a cute little thing. Its antennas would just like swing back and forth. Like I think I like that. That is cute. That is nice, right? That's like a cute creature guy. So I try different eyes, and I try seeing what it would look like, I guess, shaded in. The eyes can have like some kind of like electric energy kind of look, right? Like I guess like maybe the color or like the way it like moves, I don't know. But it can have like some kind of like energy look to it, like electricity kind of thing. And maybe it could even like because of like the electricity, it can like glow in like places that don't have like that much light. So like think of like the nighttime, or like the being in like a cave, right? Like you could like, it would be cool, like just being able to like see its eyes from like far away because of like how it like lights up. It'd be cool. And I guess like the antennas would probably light up too, right? But just like the eyes would probably have like some kind of like look to it, which would be pretty cool. Like even right here, like if you look at it the way it is right now, I think it looks so cool. Like it's a good place. Like you could leave it here, and I think it would be fine. But this is good. This is good basically. And then I try giving it like a pattern, right? Like a pattern towards like, I guess like the collar, as you can see, I guess. And eventually, I guess I decide against it. I'm like, maybe that's like too much. Maybe no. But I do give it like some kind of like collar sort of fur. I guess that separates like the collar going towards like the head to like the middle of the body, right about where like the wings can like come out, I guess. Yeah. And then that's pretty much it. That's our little guy here. That's yeah. This guy. All right, so I gotta figure out a name for this guy, because as with all of them, I do try to give them a name so that they have a certain name, and even though like I might change it in the future, it's just a name that they need to have so that like they have something, and then maybe it can be improved later. So let's see, what can I call this guy? All right, I'm just gonna call it a Honeyfly for now. Okay, Honeyfly. That'll probably change at some point, but we're just gonna go with Honeyfly. I think that names are hard. Names are hard. That's what they are. Let's see. And I did have some notes. So let me see. Let me check and see if I have anything else that I need to say about this little guy. Oh boy, I gotta like hold on. We got our little notes list that says, wings adorably attract. Check. We have that already. Oh, I had the idea that I thought would be cool, right? If it like spits honey. Now the other guy does that too, right? We know that, but just I don't know, like it just I think something about this little guy spitting honey just seems a little bit more like cute, right? Just like right? It spits honey. So that's something it's going to be able to do. Static and fuzzy, right? Like, I guess, oh my gosh, imagine touching one of these things, like the amount of static electricity. Ooh, with the fuzz. Oh, I don't know about that. It's cute, but shocking, right? Shocking. We know that the antennas glow, right? They light up. It's cool. And the eyes are going to have some kind of electric charge energy vibe, color / whatever thing, right? Color, yeah. So, yeah, that's our little guy here. That's pretty much it, guys. That's all I pretty much have to say at this point. And I hope that it was fun. I hope that you enjoyed it in some way. Thank you for watching, and thank you guys for being here. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I hope that, that you have a great day. And that you smile a lot. Thank you so much, guys. Take care, and I guess talk to you soon. Bye.